coming into this game. A look at the list of names. Pretty daunting.
The injury story certainly noteworthy. A lot of players in business casual tonight.
A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Aiken is out there with Anthony, and it's Ennis in at the 3. And for Brooklyn, Green is out there with Durant, then it's Harden, then it's Jordan, and it's Harris in a 2-guard. Greg, in terms of personnel, not exactly the matchups we were expecting to see tonight.
You know, Kev, with all the injuries and some guys now having to step into unfamiliar roles, in some ways that makes tonight all the more intriguing to see which guys are going to step up and deliver.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Pass to Harden. Orlando grabs the miss.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Anthony, the pass to Vucevic. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Jordan. Durant kicks to Harden. Back to KD. Fires at the elbow. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. KD's got the opening field goal of the game for the Nets. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, we were able to talk with Steve Clifford. I asked Coach what advice he gave to his team on how to slow down James Harden tonight. Coach said, I told them not to reach. The moment you reach on James is either going around you or he's going to the free throw line. He's the best in the game at that. That is certainly true, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go. And I can't say I blame him.
Now here's Anthony. Following the shot by Kevin Durant. Anthony's shot is off. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. KD against Vucevic. The 3 from Harden. Here's Jordan. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
It is not easy trying to keep DeAndre Jordan off the boards. His combination of length and determination so impressive.
And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen. Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Gordon. Now Ennis. Here's Vucevic. And it's blocked by Jordan.
The DJ twice on the pipes. No, sir. Get it out of here.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Just 2 to shoot, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Clock at 2. There's Gordon with the 3. Trains the three-pointer. Gordon's got his second basket of the night.
Wow, burying that jumper on a more consistent basis. Aaron Gordon's superb at realizing when to pull the trigger.
Here's Harden. Rebounded by Vucevic. Orlando, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Harden against Anthony. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Harden the pass to Jordan. Harris kicks to Harden. Lobs it up for Jordan. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Fires the 3. The shot's good from Bacon.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now here is Harris. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Jordan finds Durant. Looking to end the run. Oh!
Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
Green against Gordon. Jordan with it. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. There's the call. It's a foul on Orlando.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. You know, Greg, you probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Orlando with the ball. There's the pass to Ross. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
You have to know when to simply catch and shoot, and it serves Terrence Ross very well that time.
Here's Luwawu. Count that one.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Passes it to Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Ross, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
The Magic shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first one falls. And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
And both free throws good for Ross.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Nets trail by 3. Outside, Green. To the paint. A fadeaway. Harry, no good.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
Offensive rebound, Clark. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Pass to Shamet. Not going to go that time. The Magic go the other way with it. Down low. Birch's shot's good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's a minute left in the first quarter. Now here's Brown. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Right side, Green. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And it's the Magic's ball. They're on a 17-6 run.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 9-point game. Pass to Shamet. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Can't connect from short range. Ross in the corner. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Orlando now. It's stolen by Green. And there's the pass to Shamet. Jump shot is good that time. And so it's the Orlando Magic bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. And we'll be back with you shortly. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA season.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day, and how can we bring that together to make a great group? And I think that's the focus every day. That's tough in itself. That's the pressure in itself, is the getting up and being laser focused on what your job is every day. And I think a lot of guys in this locker room know how to muster up that focus to, win basketball games.
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
We've got Brown. Green is out there with Luwawu. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Perry in at the center position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And the basket is good.
Well, this guy's going to find his way to get the ball in the bucket, contact or not. Terrence Ross can flat score the basketball.
If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. that wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Well, talk about wasting no time. The ball pushed into the open floor, and Ross finishes before the defense can react.
So it's Brooklyn now after the Magic pick up 2. Durant down low. Birch grabs the board. Magic leading by 13.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. I mean, not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Durant. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Durant hits them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Anthony looking it over. The dish to Vucevic. Shoots a fader. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Here's Anthony after the made shot from KD. Ross passes to Anthony, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Magic lead by 13. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Harden. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
Back to Anthony. Pass to Ross. Over Harden. Misses off the right iron. And here's Chiozza. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 11. Durant for 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Don't you love how decisive Kevin Durant is on the offensive end? He doesn't think twice before he lifts from long range.
Now here's Ross. 14 points for him. Over Harden. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Harden gets it to go in on the assist from Harris. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here's Ennis. No points in the game yet for him. And Durant comes to help. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Nets trail by 8. And here's Harden. Pass to KD. And Durant gets double teamed. Jordan and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Okay, Kevin Durant scanning the floor, looking for opportunities. Make your teammates feel good. Nice.
Now Anthony. Pass to Vucevic. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kevin Durant.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency and production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league.
That free throw missing. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. CJ McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. Now here's Anthony. Harden missing his last shot. Anthony, the pass to Vucevic. Anthony trying to get open. Vucevic with the bucket.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
They double team KD. Nets passing it around. Basket counts. Harris has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Bacon the pass to Ennis. Anthony on the wing, guarded by Harden. Outside Anthony. Clock at 6. Over Green. They get it back. Here's Vucevic. And the layup's good off the glass. Vucevic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And it goes down 2 points. Nets trail by 11. Harden scanning the floor. Here's Durant, and Bacon pulls it down.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Vucevic with the bucket.
You have to admire the confidence of Nikola Vucevic. This close, he's focused on putting 2 on the board.
And the first half is now in the books. It's the Magic. They lead by 13. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Aaron Gordon. Aaron, you guys came out and played extremely well. What was the mindset in the first half?
We just tried to come out here, really stick to our principles, pick up the pace, and really be aggressive, and it turned out in a high-scoring half.
Just the way you want to play. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Yes,
Out in front at the half is Orlando. They are in blowout territory, leading by 20. And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
You know what, Ernie, I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, once the starters came out, man, the others just came to life. You got to love seeing that kind of contribution come from the others. Man, it looks beautiful tonight.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Brooklyn?
Well, after the field goal percentage they allowed in the first half, it's time for them to get tough. That's right, tough. If they're going to stay in this game, they'll need to turn this into a street fight. Get physical. Let some elbows go. Yes, let them go. And guys know they're going to be no more easy baskets in here. Let them know that.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Terrence Ross with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Anthony is out there with Bacon, and it's Ennis in at the 3 slot.
Kevin Durant is a threat to shoot it as soon as the ball hits his hands. This guy incredible, relentless as a scorer.
Gordon, that shot off the mark. Harden with the defensive effort. Durant with it, now guarded by Ennis. The feed now to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, do opposing defenses just start shaking their head when Kevin Durant starts cooking? Because he can heat up in a hurry.
Outside Anthony to the inside. And it's Vucevic missing.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half, you need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
And here is Anthony. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Vucevic gets double-teamed, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Brooklyn with the ball. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. There's the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
Not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Now here's Anthony. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. That one goes in, and it's 9 points for Vucevic.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Nets.
Harris outside. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut back down to 3 after the basket from James Harden. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Gordon with it. 5 points in the game. He kicks it to Vucevic. Off target from three-point range.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Now here is Harris. Now the pass to Harden. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
The Nets have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
That free throw good from Harden.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
Luwawu is checked in for the Nets. Bruce Brown comes in for Harris. The Magic also changing it up. Ken Burge is checked in for Vucevic, and it's Ross in for Dwayne Bacon. Both good from the line that time. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Now here's Anthony. Passes it to Ross. To the middle. Birch's shot's good. And the Magic lead by 3.
And while they still have the lead, boy, was that important to keep it from shrinking.
Harden draws the double. Brown inside. He's guarded by Ross.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Pass to Birch. Back to Ross. Shot clock at 6. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 14-4 run. Pass to Harden. Here's Luwawu. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Luwawu's got 5 points so far.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Dishes to Ross. The pass to Gordon. Over Durant. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Passes to Harden for the lead. And no good that time. So Orlando will take it the other way.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And here's Anthony from the arc. And the 3 ball is good. 7 points in the game.
Boy, found a little room from behind the arc, and there was no hesitation. Just lets it fly.
Pass to Jordan. Brown against Ross. And it's good. 2 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Anthony following the bucket by the Nets. Ennis taking his time here. Pass to Ross. Here's the triple. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Luwawu, the pass to Brown. The score now all even. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Ross, that's good.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Brown outside. Harden kicks to Brown. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Anthony, and it's blocked by Jordan. The pass to Harden. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Here's KD, and then Durant with the dunk.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 7. Passes it to Birch. Ross for 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And the basket by Harden.
And defensively, you got to respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
Gordon, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team getting ground. Nets lead by 3. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Green is out there with Jordan. Then there's Harris. Then it's Harden. And it's Shamet in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And he gets it to go.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Kicks to Ross. Pass to Bacon. Teardrop shot, and it's blocked by Jordan. They get the rebound. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Pops it up for Jordan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, we've seen this 1 or 2 times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
Now here's Ross. He's covered by Shamet. And Jordan sends it back. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And that one drops. Shamet's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And this is where Terrence Ross turns himself into a weapon, drawing these fouls, getting to the free throw line. He is such an excellent free throw shooter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Ross. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Harden dishes to Harris. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
That's good from Harris.
Now you think about it, over time, Joe Harris has made himself a viable option as an NBA player. He's got such offensive versatility.
Now, here's Clark. Guarded by Harden. And the rejection by Harden. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Shot clock at 5.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
3-pointer. Orlando grabs the miss. Bacon's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the rejection by Harden.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point. That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
The Magic trail by 12. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Steve Clifford talked about with his players. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now. And we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Evan?
Now, here's Shannon. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And not much breathing room there. The step back move gave him just enough to get it off.
And Orlando making a change here. Gordon's checked in. That free throw good from Shamet. The Magic trail by 15. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
To Gordon inside. Here's Here's Vucevic. Nails the baby hook.
Well, this is about the stellar interior game of Nikola Vucevic. Defender in his grill? No problem.
Here is Harden. Here is outside. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And a switcher also for Orlando. Anthony's checked in. On defense, the Magic. The three from Harden. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
And here is Anthony. And the pass to Bacon. Over Harris. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Anthony against Harden. Lets a floater go, and he sinks the layup. Harden's got 25 points in the game.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Now, here is Harden. Cole Anthony unable to get his last shot to go in. Outside Durant. Back to Harden. 6 to shoot. Pops it up for Jordan. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up, and that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. .135 left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Shamet. That one doesn't drop. The Magic go the other way with it.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nets.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for James Harden.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable. Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Pass to Chioza. Here's Luau. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Green. And the 3 off target. And Clark has got the ball here for Orlando. Anthony, the pass to Birch. It's good.
And they're just doomed if they keep letting them post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, what do you think this team's identity is this season?
You know, we just have so many guys that can score. It's going to be somebody's night every night, like I keep saying. But we're also, our half-court offense is getting a lot better.
The ball is moving around, DeAndre. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.